guys, welcome back to Ninjago New TV. Today we're back for the 5th installment in the vehicle ranking series, and this is top 5 cars and 4-wheel vehicles. Yeah, another note, not all the vehicles in this video will necessarily be cars, but anything that classifies as a 4-wheel vehicle will be included. Again, it includes ally vehicles, villain vehicles, or anything of the sort. So without further ado, let's get started. In 5th place, we have the Jaywalker one from Season 5. The design is a bit lacking, but the features really make up for it. So we can talk about design first. The design has the classic gold elements with golden wheels and spikes on the side, and a normal blue colors for J, of course. Now that's all cool and all, and I gotta say, it's not the best design we've ever seen for a Ninjago vehicle. I mean, it's still good, but it's not the best ever. But what's actually awesome about this vehicle is what it actually does. What it does is, in the show, it was actually able to suck up ghosts and pretty much capture them. So that's really cool. Moreover, I'd like to explain the area where it actually contains those ghosts. That is done pretty well as just like a little tank on the side of the vehicle. So I gotta say, that is designed pretty well, and I do like the way that they did it. But overall, in the show, this vehicle is used really effectively by Jay to actually defeat a lot of the ghosts in the area. So yeah, overall, it definitely is a really cool vehicle. Design is good, not great, but the features, definitely awesome. Lloyd's car from Season 8, the Ninja Nightcrawler, takes the number 4 spot. For me, this is kind of the opposite of the Jaywalker one. This car doesn't have much features, and from what I've seen of this car, all it does is really shoot missiles unless I'm missing something. So yeah, that in itself is just okay. I mean, that's not too creative, but hey, it's fine. What really does it for me is the design of this car, which is just flat out awesome. I really love the design of this car, and I'll get into that later, but we can talk about the actual missile launchers first. At least in the set, it has kind of like 2 circles on the side, which kind of will rotate and shoot out missiles. I believe there are 6 missiles on each side. So yeah, I gotta say, that is a pretty cool design. I'm not sure if it's in the show, but it definitely is in the set. So yeah, that is pretty cool. Now, talking about the actual design of the overall vehicle, it is awesome, to say the least. I love the golden spiked elements, and also the different shades of green that we do see in the car. This car is definitely a little futuristic, and I definitely do love that. It's futuristic, but also maintains classic ninja aspects, such as the golden spikes and the swords throughout the design. Overall, the design of this vehicle is definitely awesome. In 3rd place, we have Cole's Tread Assault from Season 1, which is the vehicle form on the side of the Quakes. I love both the feature and the design of this vehicle. First off, we can talk about design. The design of this vehicle is unlike any other Ninjago vehicle we've ever seen, and I gotta say, this vehicle is definitely designed for power rather than stealth, and it does it very effectively, considering this vehicle really can pack a punch. First off, there's spikes all over, which can actually jut outwards, which is definitely a big threat, especially if you are a villain that will actually like jump onto the vehicle. Imagine what would happen. The spikes would jet out, and then you'd be sent flying off. So that in itself is really cool. Not to mention, at least in the set, and I believe this was in the show too, there was actually a missile launcher hidden in the front. So yeah, that is pretty cool in itself. Now, as for the actual design, I love the idea to actually have these spikes sticking out. To have them as a feature, just snap outwards. I think that in itself is really cool, just as a design choice. And overall, it just looks awesome in the show. So in the end, both the design and the feature of the Cole's Tread Assault are awesome. In the runner position, we have Cole's Earth Driller from Season 2. It's not a car, but it does count as a 4-wheeled vehicle. I really love this vehicle, and it's definitely different from the other vehicles I do have on this list. First of all, its main function is as a drill, and it does this really effectively, as it is able to drill through the ground and create tunnels very quickly. So that in itself is a perfect getaway, and the Ninja actually do this in episode 24. So yeah, now on top of that, the design is pretty cool. Not the best design we've ever seen, but it is very nice. I'm a big fan of the wheels and also the rock elements on either side. So yeah, that is pretty cool. The drill itself is very nicely designed too. A nice little, we get a nice little golden mold, so I definitely do like the drill. But yeah, overall, this vehicle doesn't have the best design we've seen, though the design is nice. But in the end, I think its unique feature does it for me. In the number 1 position, we have my favorite Ninjago car of all time, the Prototype X1. The Prototype X1 was awesome in conveying the futuristic approach that Rebooted introduced. First of all, the design. It's awesome. I love the flame decals on either side, and more importantly, the cockpit area where Kai does drive the car is actually quite big, and it is very cool. More importantly, the car was able to be controlled by Pixel from a remote location, which only really shows more of that futuristic approach. Now, moving on to the actual features, dang, this car is awesome. First of all, it is able to shoot missiles into the sky, which, again, very basic feature, but that's not what I love about this vehicle. What I love about it was that the top actually opened up to introduce a bike, which is awesome if you're trying to go from power to speed, which is what Kai does, actually, in the episode. So yeah, overall, I really love that idea. I mean, who would think of that? You have a car that opens up into a bike, and you're actually sitting on the bike in the first place. So that itself is really cool. Now the car we don't really see after episode 31, except in some, I think, a brief scene in episode. Season 5 with Jareth driving it or something. But yeah, overall, this car is an awesome design, awesome features as well, and it really helped to convey that futuristic approach. So that's going to wrap up this video. What do you guys think? What are your top 5 favorite four-wheeled vehicles? Be sure to leave a comment in the comment sections below. So yeah, the last installment in the top 5 vehicle series will be coming on Thursday or Saturday, that being, of course, top 5 aerial vehicles, planes, helicopters, all of the sort. So yeah, that will be coming soon. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, share with anyone and everyone you know, and I will see you next time.